Whew. There we are. Wait. Oh, poor baby Blue. Oh man, I freaking left the net on her. I always do that, you know. I load way too many things on her. And this car, let me tell you what, this Jeep has been through so much, like 4 or 5 accidents, and no, I'm a good driver. Still freaking runs like a dream, like a charm. Almost 200,000 miles. And let me tell you what, a little messy inside of here. Kind of reminds me of Sea Money. And yeah, anyways guys, why are we doing this video? Well, you saw the thumbnail, let's talk about it. Hope you lost baby Blue. Ooh, do you hear that nice sound? Whee! Beautiful. Get everything ready. Well, first thing we're going to need over here is we're definitely going to need the kayak extender, shall we call it, or the truck bed extender in the back. Once we have that ready, then we can head off and pick up the new craft. So I'm going to spare you guys these details. I'm going to go take care of this mounted on the back of the car, take everything out. I will see you guys at Paddler's Cove. Kevin, to meet you. Pleasure to meet you.
You're gonna stick it in there?
I am. Yep.
Great, man. This is your valve and stuff. Okay. All your clips, attachments, spare pins are in this case.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We are at Paddler's Cove in Washington, New Jersey. Just picked up my new kayak, and as you already know, this is the OldTown Sportsman Salty PDL 120. It's a 12-foot kayak. I'm going to show it to you in a moment. But first, let's put this sweet, sweet pedal drive system that comes with a 5-year warranty over here, US made, into the car, as well as the chair. And then once we get back to the home, the Catterman Villa, that's when we're really going to talk about the rest of this awesome craft, why I picked it, and also explain to you that I'm one of the few owners of a Salty PDL. Actually, I think the only one right now in New Jersey. So that's a pretty sweet deal. So let's talk about it in a sec. Just got done talking to John, the owner of Paddler's Cove. Awesome guy. And if you want to check out Paddler's Cove, they really do a great job. He's been in contact with me, followed up, you know, step by step until the kayak got here. And I'll tell you more about that in a sec, but you can check him out at Paddler's Cove. Here's the website right down below. Here's the address. And yeah, it's awesome to support a local business and buy something that's American made. We finally pulled up now in all of its glory, guys. Sorry to disappoint you real quick. I'm gonna go eat my Panera bread that I just bought with my little birthday gift card, and then we're gonna take a look at this kayak. Well, ladies and gentlemen, removed all the straps. Without further ado, let's remove this salty kayak right here, and let's see how light it really is on its own. Dude, this thing is so freaking light. Wow, that's freaking crazy. I think I'm one of the few people right now really in Jersey to have this kayak. So here it is. Look at that. So we have 2 handles right up here. These are plastic handles. Interesting. I think I'm going to use these to attach these navigation lights I have when I go onto the ocean. Like, these are true like boat navigation lights. Right here we have a nice, you know, plug to release water. I like this location. I think that's a very smart location that they put it right here, because that's an easy way to drain water out. Some of these kayaks have crazy stupid locations where to put it. Of course, we have the 2 18-inch gear tracks right here, sturdy. We got these 2 twist knobs right here to attach the drive system. We have the rudder handle, so that's the rudder right here. So let's see how that works. How tight is it? Ooh, it's a little tight. There you go. It's a little tight. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. That's how it's supposed to be. That's cool. Now we have a little dry hatch right here. Huh, interesting. So right in here, we don't have a bag in here. It's just, ooh, HDPE shavings. Love it. Yeah, no, it's just, there's no bag in there. So that's interesting. I wonder what we can do to work with that and still utilize it. We have 3 flush rod holders right here. These are nice. But wow, I gotta tell you what, this kayak, oof, man, this textured high density polyethylene right here attracts a lot of heat. Wow, you can just feel how hot it is. Ooh, it's not even that hot out today, guys. It's like 80 degrees out, but the sun, the UV index is really high. So nice. I like this rudder right here. It feels very solid. The connection of the rudder system feels very solid. It doesn't feel like it wiggles around like the Predator or the Topwater had the issue with. So maybe they fixed that. That's awesome. That's not a big deal, of course, though, you know. Side handles right here. Here we have the actual rudder control side to side. So now let's put on the pedal drive system. And so what I received with this kayak was, well, of course, this beautiful PDL right here. Look at that with the manufacturer's statement of origin. That's important if we ever want to register it. A bunch of different knobs in here too. That's going to be interesting. It was inspected, literally, look at that. Wow, that's crazy. Just a couple of days ago. That's amazing. And yeah, this is the PDL system. Ooh, it's a little hefty, a little heavy. That's almost 20 pounds, probably maybe even more, but that's cool. You know, it's supposed to be. And then, of course, we have the chair. So, you know what? I was kind of curious at first. I talked to John. I'm like, John, how the frick do I put this chair on? He was like, oh, it's very simple. All you got to do is move forward over here, slide each of these blocks right here in, pull these knobs up, find your location, and boom, latches right in. That's awesome. Cool. So there's that. Now, see these straps right here? There's a reason why they're here. And that is to allow the seat to stay strapped down so it doesn't go flopping forwards when you're sitting in it. I think that's important because, you know, we don't want that seat to come flying up if this is where we're going to be sitting and this is what we're going to be doing. So, neato. We're also going to take a look at the bottom of the kayak in a sec, but so this is the chair right here. Nice. Okay. Wow, the padding. I like the mesh padding, right? That feels really comfortable. I like that. That's cool. You know, let's see how it actually feels once we're on the water, but that feels nice. It's a big chair too. Wow, look at that. Jeez. Okay. All right. I like the fact it's pretty easy to tighten this chair down too. Make sure you're strapping these up. Tighten these straps up. There we go. What's this? We got oh, the specs over here too. We'll talk about that in a sec. All right, cool. So here we go. We got that basically set up. And John told me, this is important, for the PDL, you want to install the drive and figure out where you're going to put this thwart bar right here in the water. Don't do it over here. Do it in the water, because that's when you're really going to figure out where is the perfect placement for the thwart bar so it's all lined up well. So we're going to do that once we take this kayak out in the water. But it's already pretty neato, man. Wow. Jeez. A little noisy. Not that bad though. But really easy to pedal. I did not expect that. I thought it was going to be a lot heavier. That's a lot easier to pedal actually than I think even the Brooklyn Kayak Company PK13 kayak that I had previously. Which I have gotten rid of, by the way. I sold that one. If you look at this kayak, one thing you're going to notice, it looks really similar to the Ocean Kayak Malibu PDL. And whoa, would you guess it? Well, Ocean Kayaks is a sister company at Johnson, and well, Old Town and Ocean Kayaks are both the sister companies. So yes, I believe that they took the Malibu PDL and they Old Towned it up. So they made it into a fishing machine. It's got a bigger rear tank well than the Malibu PDL, and it's got the official Old Town PDL system, which I believe is the same as the Ocean, except for just, you know, different label, logo. But either way, awesome kayak. Oh, and one last thing that I forgot to explain to you guys is that this has a lifetime warranty. That's huge lifetime warranty. If there's any manufacturer defects, Old Town takes care of you, and as it seems, their customer service is amazing. That'll go right here. I'm assuming with these two screws right here. Yeah, we got the brass inserts right here, and then that is neat. I like that. And I picked up a 260 centimeter Curco carbon fiber paddle right here, Curco paddles. And it doesn't have the greatest, biggest paddles, but I like the fact that it's black. It'll kind of blend in with this black, blue right here, and it'll go right here on the side. Guys, this freaking kayak is going to be a fishing machine. Okay. Also got the anti-slip padding right here. I think that's cool. Ooh, the floor bends a little easy right there, doesn't it? But all right, let's just get comfortable. Wow, dude, I feel like I'm sitting up pretty high over here. Jeez, this feels amazing. I feel so high up, dude. And I have so much room. Look at that. Dude, this is sick. I've never had this much room in a kayak before. I feel like I'm on a houseboat. This is dope. All right, guys, and as you can see over here in the chair too, we can pull that material down and then Velcro it in. Not the tightest fit, I gotta admit right here, but it should hold up, right? So anyways, without further ado, guys, my GoPro is starting to overheat here. I'm gonna grab a Phillips head screwdriver. We're gonna attach that paddle clip over there, everything else, and we're gonna quickly talk about the specs, and then I want you to stay tuned because in the next video, we are gonna take this kayak out in the water and we're gonna do an on-the-water test. So I want you to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and stay tuned for that because it's gonna be freaking awesome. All right, guys, just do this real quick. We got our Phillips head screwdriver. Let's make sure that fits perfectly. Yep. Cool. Let's get these two small bolts right here. Okay, so there's one. For a second I was like looking at it originally, I was like, yo, where the frick is the paddle keeper? But you know, it doesn't make sense to attach the paddle keeper while it's shipping because that can get damaged. So that was smart of Old Town. Look at that, dude. This is sick. This kayak is going to do so much. We are going to slay the fish. Stripers, bluefish, flukes, sharks, stingrays, catfish, lots of catfish, more catfish, bass maybe too. I mean, everything right now, you know? Everything. We're gonna put this salty PDL to the ultimate test. We're gonna run it through its paces. Boom, there's that. Let's attach this knob right here. So that's the steering knob. Let's attach this bad boy right here. Yeah, with the thread lock. I like how you guys have done that, Old Town. Good idea just to add a little bit of thread lock to it, you know? Can't hurt, especially if you use this so much, you know? There we go, cool. So now we got that. Now we just, boom, clipped in. Oh, dude, that looks nice. I like that. Ooh. Now, did I mess up? Was I supposed to do this first? Oh, well, Kevin, if you read the instructions, then maybe, just maybe, you will learn from your mistakes, huh? Kids, don't try this at home. I'm an idiot. This could have been a lot easier done if you would put the tension control knob on first and then put the steering ball on. Okay, so Old Town, if I incur any damage from doing it this way and being an idiot, I do apologize. Please make me pay for the extra part. So it says in the manual it's going to take about 72 hours to reach full curing strength when it comes down to this ball, you know, being locked in there. So all right, let's pop that down here, this bad boy. That's it, there you go. It's all set up now except for the pedal drive, the PDL drive. We'll do that when we're on the water, guys. My apologies for those gardeners, landscapers right there. Hopefully you can still hear me, but there's one last thing I want to do before we end this video, all right, is to talk about the specs like we were just going to do real quick, and then also look at the bottom of this hole too, so you can get a full kind of idea of what this will look like in front of you if you want to buy one of these. So when it comes down to the specs of the new 2020 OldTown Sportsman 120 Salty PDL, these are some pretty impressive specs. It's 34.5 inches wide, which is huge. Okay, I've never been in a wider kayak than this one, and I love every aspect of it. Hull design and width equals stability, so this thing's incredibly stable. Also, while it can take a max of 450 pounds, really it can take up to 350. So they're saying 450, but Old Town says 346. That means your personal weight and your gear included is the max that this hull can take before you start losing stability and it's not able to maintain buoyancy the way that it should. Additionally, you've got premium seating right here, okay? Old Town says that this is right now their best, most comfortable seating that they've ever had on the market. And me as a tall person being 6'3", 215 pounds, pretty important to me. I'm not saying at 29 that I have back problems, but I wake up some morning cracking more than a box of Rice Krispies. Now, of course, our PDL drive over there can do instant forward and reverse too, and from what I understand, we should be able to do a comfortable 5 miles an hour, which we are going to test in the water. You also have a transducer mount literally underneath you guys right here, underneath the front hatch. And talking about, well, not hatch, but storage areas, you have a huge front and rear tank wells. So instead of hatches, I love that. We've got big just areas with bungee cord on top, which is perfect for storing your stuff. Now, of course, it is 12 feet long. It weighs 85 pounds. The drive weighs 19, so together it's a little more than 100 pounds. And I think all in all, this kayak is going to kick rear, and I think it's really overseen in regards to the other line of the Sportsman series of kayaks that were released this year. Well, would you look at the bottom of that? Here we have the transducer mount, which will go right through that little scupper hole underneath the front tank well, as you can see right there. Now let's follow. Look at these pontoons, triple pontoons. Man, and really important, a rear removable skid guard. Thank you, Old Town. Every kayak should have this because, you know, we do end up dragging our kayaks around a lot. This is great. Sometimes I wish it were kind of extended a little bit further up over here, like curved, but that's all right. Little imperfection, shipping imperfection over here. Not a big deal. I mean, I love this kayak already, but okay, that's fine. Anyways, so there you have it, guys. This is the Salty 120 PDL, and I just kicked over my beautiful camera. Sorry, buddy. So I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. I hope I gave you a little bit better glimpse into the Salty 120 PDL. Stay tuned for more content. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, because you guys are going to want to see this kayak on the water so you can get a true feel for what it's like to paddle this kayak without the drive, pedal it with the drive, and in general, we're going to do a flip test down on the ocean too. So it's really going to give you an idea of what its stability is like, both the primary and the secondary stability. And just I'm going to tell you all about the fishability. If you are in northern New Jersey and you really want to get this kayak, let me tell you something right now. Like I said beforehand, I was being serious. This is the conversation I had with John. I'm one of the few people who has a Salty PDL right now, okay? I placed my order really early, checked into it with him, you know, and I was able to order this specially just when the whole Sportsman line came into his shop for the first time. And that's at Paddlerscove in Washington, New Jersey. So you need to talk to John if you want to put a special order in for these. But from what I understand, the next shipment is not coming in until August 14th. So guys, we're gonna have a lot of playing time with this kayak. If you get jealous and you really want one but you can't order one yet, my apologies, but I think you'll get through it. So Cattermen, Catterwomen, without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed this review on the land of the Salty 120 PDL, and I'll see you guys out in the water very soon. Catterman out!